hopefully this works, or else I'm not streaming Pokemon tonight. I think it's working. I have to put together my team. I'm gonna be like, hopefully it's working, because if not, then I'm not going to stream this for the rest of the night. And a little sneak peek, what just happened again is I got a fourth Shiny Wailord mask. So I currently got 4 from that, which is insane. So yeah, just put you in here. Cause I'll read the chat in a sec. Give me a second. I need to go. Let me mute it. I just want to get these Wailord resets out of the way. It's like, I stream whenever. It's like, I don't really have a streaming schedule. I just stream when I want to stream. Let's see. Come on. Oh, that was so close. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Okay. Let me open my chat. Sorry, guys. I'll read my chat in a sec. Here we go. It's fine. There's like no one here. It doesn't really matter if no one's here when I get the shiny. I'm not trying to do this for anyone but me. I am going to change the date because I need the day to be like when Wailord, or like need it to be sunny weather because I do not want to take too much damage. I think it was 9:20 p.m. There we go. Okay, hopefully it doesn't freeze again either. That was horrible. Yo, we got someone here already. What's up? Someone's already in the chat. Bruh. I'm gonna plug in my stuff. Can I just have my hair in my face still? Can that work? Oh, that's fine. It's okay. Charger for my phone. Just gonna try to stream for like 30 more minutes or something. I just started streaming. But I wanted to hit the 2-hour mark. Or should I do 30 minutes? I think I should do 40. I don't know yet. Oh, yeah. Let me pause the game. Hair's way too long. I'm just trying to knock these out of the way, man. This Wailord hunt is like beginning to be like the rock in my shoe when it comes to shiny hunts. It's like, yeah, I haven't done that many resets for it, but it's more like it's like a stream only hunt, and then I can't collect my apricorn. I can't use the Cramomatic for my apricorn until I get this mail. It's like, damn, dude. It's like, how much longer do I have to hunt this thing, you know? It's insane. The first one was like really lucky, really fast, and then the second one is just been the rock in my shoe. It's not like it's too long. Like, nothing is too long for me until it's like over odds, you know, but Wailord is literally the rock in my shoe when it comes to like my situation and wanting to extract all my apricorns and see what I can get. And I want to do a specific stream for my apricorns, and I'm not going to be able to until I get this damn whale. I actually think I'm going to stream for 50 minutes. I'm not going to stream for 50 minutes? No, 40 minutes. I'm doing 40. Yeah, I'm doing 40 minutes. My bad. I'm going to stream for 40 minutes. So, you know. I'll get to 10 o'clock on my Switch. I'm keeping track of, like, how many hours I spent based off having my Switch on the same day. Plus, like, it's sunny weather on this day, so it's, like, perfect. I really want this big fat whale, man. Yo, what up, Shaman G's? Dude, I feel like even though it's only been a couple of nights, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. What's up, dude? I don't know why. I just feel like it's been a little bit since I've seen you. Even though it hasn't been. How are you, man? I guess I just think of you a lot when I stream. Because, like, I always have to say something about you and Shiny Wailord 73 being, like, the most genuine person in our chat. How's the things going with the girl, dude? How's that going? How's that going, dude? Anything new? Pretty sure it was a swing and miss. Oh, did something happen? Did something shitty happen or what? I mean, that's the thing, like, I'm always, like, trying to be, like, enthusiastic about women as well. But could be wrong, but it seems so. Yeah, man, you know, I'm always, like, trying to be enthusiastic about women as well. And, you know, I'm also like you, where I'm not really looking right now, and when you told me that girl showed up in your life, like, and you haven't been looking for 7 years, it made me feel better because I've been really hung up on the girl you know about. I've been really hung up on her for like a year and a half, and I haven't really been looking. But I've been trying a little, but like I haven't really been looking. And yeah, I try to be optimistic about like every girl that shows up, and I try to put my heart out in front of me. And they keep stomping on it, and I just want to find someone who wants to take care of it, you know? And I'll let them keep stomping on it until I find someone that wants to take care of it. But, like, see, like, it kind of makes me sad for you, because you're, like, the same way I am when it comes to, like, women. Like, you're, like, it's finally, like, opportunity that you see, and you want to be enthusiastic about it, and then it just ends up sucking. And I know that feeling, dude. I've been through it way too many times, and I'm sure you have, too. And I feel like you and I are both very similar when it comes to women, because you and I are both expressive. We're both very expressive, and we both show our feelings, and a lot of women don't like when you show your feelings, and it really sucks because also, you know, like, men were raised to, you know, like, scientifically, and, you know, all that with studies, like, men are raised to, like, bottle up their feelings and not express their feelings. Men are apparently being, you know, showing your feelings is a sign of weakness and whatever, and you need to be strong, you need to not show your feelings, you need to hide your feelings and all that. And then, like, you know, women are taught to be emotional and men are taught to not be emotional and whatever, they're opposite of that scientifically. And so, you know, I grew up with a single mom, and it's like, you know, as much as, like, we don't always get along anymore, it's like that feeling where, like, you know, because I grew up with a single mom and I never grew up with a dad, I never got called a wussy for, like, crying. I never got called a wussy for, like, expressing myself and my feelings towards someone else, whether it's a friend or female companion, or possible female companion. And you know, that feeling is like, women, not only do men act like you're a wuss, but women do too, because women are so used to being with guys that bottle up their feelings. They don't know how to handle being around someone who actually doesn't bottle up their feelings, you know, and somebody who expresses how they feel about their possible significant other, or somebody that, you know, they don't know how to, you know, deal with that. Hold on a sec. There is no harm or insult was intended. It does sting some. I'd be lying to say otherwise. I just misread some flirty women. I can take solace in the fact that no matter how much I feel like I'm just given up, I do still try. That's how I am too, actually. Yo, what's up, Jessica Pika Heart? How's it going? That's what I do too, Shaman, is I keep trying even though I feel like I'm... You know, it's funny, because last year... Was it last year? No, it was 2019. 2019, I was calling myself a hopeful romantic, not a hopeless romantic, but I was calling myself a hopeful romantic, and in 2020, I was like, screw this, dude, I'm hopeless. Like, I keep trying and keep failing, and keep trying and keep failing, and I'm not really looking anymore. But sometimes I try to look, and then I'm like, okay, I add all these girls on social media, and then I never hit them up. And then, like, I try to hit them up, or sometimes I'll try to make a move or whatever, and then they just don't care. And I talked to my therapist about it today, and I told her that, like, you know, I'm like, dude, whose fault is it really? Like, you're telling me that it's not my problem. Like, this one chick I hit up recently, she said she was seeing somebody, but he was okay with her dating. He was okay with her dating, like, other people, and it's because she's not, like, official with him, but they're just starting out. And then, she just stopped talking to me, and I wanted to be with her because I don't want a relationship, and I wanted to have a good time with somebody I find attractive. You know, she just stopped talking to me. And then the other chick that I was talking to, I usually text on my own, and then I asked her if she could please, like, make room for her boss, her manager, since she has a good relationship with at least 2 of the 3 of her managers. One of the managers she doesn't have a good relationship with, but I asked her if she could ask the other 2 managers if she could try to get some time so we can hang out. And she never responded to me and hasn't texted me back since. And I took some time from both of them for the weekend, and I thought I was taking time until then, but I took some time. I guess me taking time for myself was me trying to process and analyze, like, what I really like, if I really want to continue trying with them. Because I keep trying for someone that's either, 1, not going to show up but understands what I need, and then 2, the other person understanding what I need but not caring enough. Like, what's the point, you know? What's the point of trying for someone? Even if it's like if they understand what I need, they still can't give me what I want, and I don't need anything. All I need is me, but when it comes to, like, relationships, I have certain needs, and I can't emotionally commit. I can emotionally attach easily, but I can't commit on an emotional level because of me being hung up on someone, and also not to mention what I have going on for my entire a line of verse I wrote a while back, and right now my heart is evergreen yet wrought of thorns. Yeah, I feel like, if anything, I put my heart out in front of me, and every girl I meet steps on it. And I'm just doing the same thing where I'm putting my heart out in front of girls, and they step on my heart. And I'm gonna keep putting my heart in front of other women and letting them keep step on it until I find someone who wants to take care of my heart. That's where I'm at this point. Like, I don't think I can ever change my approach, and it's because I just want to be me. I want to be who I am, and if most women can't handle it, I'll keep trying until I find someone that does, and I'll keep trying until the day I die. I just really want to have kids. I want to have, like, at least 2 kids. At least. Like, that's all I want. I guess I don't even need to be married. I just want to have 2 children. 4 at the most, but that is a little bit much, and if I'm going to have 4, I need to split up their ages. But I just want to have kids. I don't need to be married. I would love to be, like, a husband, but I don't think that I think that some people aren't, meant to be loved forever, And some people are meant to love themselves, like you and me are probably destined to love ourselves and to love other people and just be given the low end when it comes to love from others. We have to love ourselves more than we love others. And I've been doing my best to treat myself. Take a look at this, dude. I'm trying. Take a look at this. You see this N64 cartridge? That's an EverDrive 64. I ordered it last week, and inside that EverDrive 64 is a Jungle Green N64 that has the EverDrive 64 in it. And I ordered the Jungle Green 64, and it came in a week before the EverDrive 64, and then I have this N64 as well. Let me take it here. I need to put it back in the bag. This is what I got with my first job when I was an adult. And then I got the Jungle Green N64 with my second job. And I stayed at my jobs both for like several years. So my first and only 2 jobs as an adult, I've stuck out for several years, which is good. It shows that I can stay. Same, I am 30 years old and still a virgin, never married or had no kids yet. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, that feeling of being 30 and being a virgin has to suck as well. I mean, you'll get it someday. I mean, I've slept with, like, 3 women, and, like, only one of them was, like, my girlfriend, which was, like, the first girlfriend I had as an adult, and the only girlfriend I had as an adult, and my second girlfriend total. I only had 1 girlfriend when I was a teenager. I mean, I'm not the most experienced with women, but I'm glad to say that I've had more experience now as an adult than I did when I was a child, because that used to really get under my skin. But, you'll find someone who wants to give it to you, and that's all that matters. Like, honestly, sometimes, like, there's always someone for, like, everyone in this world, and that's the thing. Like, I might be hung up on one girl, but deep down inside, I know I have more matches out there. And I don't think I don't believe that there's only one match for one person, or there can be only one match for one person. I believe that everybody has multiple matches, and unfortunately, where I live, the dating here really sucks. People are really, the culture here with the young people is really horrible. Younger people here are, like, disgustingly, like, judgmental, and all the girls who are gamers have boyfriends already, and, all the girls who don't have boyfriends, like, they're always, like, they're only girl, every girl has a boyfriend, every girl here needs a boyfriend, and there's a bunch of guys who don't have girlfriends. It's because either the guys who have girlfriends act sick, or don't have girlfriends act sick, like, where they treat women like shit, and then the guys who also treat women like shit end up getting the girlfriends that have, like, the low self-esteems. And those are usually the girlfriends that I want to get with, because, like, not because I have a low self-esteem and not because I have low standards, but I just really like helping people. So I usually end up falling in love with the girls who are brokenhearted, because I just want to help them, but then I end up getting hurt in the end. And I feel bad being with a girl who is happy with themselves like me, because I feel like I feel like I was born to be a healer, Okay, to love myself would be swell. That's a trick I've never mastered. Oh, really? Well, man, I mean, maybe start streaming, and it doesn't always come from finances either. Like, me doing this right now, I didn't pay any money to do this right now. I did pay a little bit of money to get my setup, but I didn't, like, let's see. I already had the capture card, I already had, like, my TV from, like, a long, well, no, I didn't have I bought my TV for Smash. And I bought my brother gave me his laptop. And so really the only thing I had, what did he even have to buy when I started streaming? I don't even know what I had to buy to start streaming. I kind of had everything I needed. I just needed somebody to show me how to do it. And my laptop works for it. I'm a big girl and I love anime and Pokemon, Digimon, and video games and drawing and singing. Well, there's nothing wrong with being big. Most of my girlfriends have been plus size. Or girlfriends slash, like, lovers. I mean, the girl I'm hung up on wasn't my girlfriend, and I wish she was, and I would love to go back with her one day and make things right, as long as she continues to treat me better next time, too. But, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with being plus size, and there's nothing wrong with being bigger. In my opinion, like, everybody is built differently and shaped differently. And if everyone was skinny, the world would be a boring place. And if everyone was chubby or thick or bigger, the world would be a boring place. Like, everybody is different shape and sizes. And same thing with, like, animals, you know? Like animals are always different colors, different sizes, different shapes. And if, you know, I just feel like even, like, for example, like, if you eat, like, 3 times a day and you walk around, like, maybe a couple of times every week, like, you know, you go for a walk a couple of times every week, or you have one day where you just walk around a lot for, like, once a week or something, like, you're a healthy person, and if you're bigger because of that, like, you're doing everything you need to do to take care of yourself. Sometimes people are just born differently, and just because you're bigger or smaller doesn't mean that you don't deserve love, and just because you like all those nerdy things doesn't mean you don't deserve love, you know? I love to have sweet, awesome YouTube friends. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm glad that all these people are in my videos and my streams and stuff. Let me see. I also love drawing and singing, and I suck at both of them. I am not the best at drawing. I did draw my channel outro for my actual videos. And I did draw, like, some of the stuff, like, in my border, but I also added digital art, too. I'm more of a digital artist now when it comes to, like, it's not like, I mean, when I talk about digital art, I'm more like graphic design. I do a little bit of art with my videos, but now I do, like, graphic design and stuff more. I found more of a passion with that. And I only draw when I write in my journal when I go to bed. Oh, it's in the living room. I have like 4 different journals that I write in. Been writing in goodnight since like 2019, but one of them started, 2 of them started in 2019. And then I continue it in 2020 in January 30th or 31st, 2020, and I've been writing goodnight in my journals to this one girl every single night before 12 p.m. or before 12 a.m. 12 in the morning. I always write goodnight to her from like around 9 to 11 p.m. So there was one night I wrote goodnight to her at 8 p.m. But it's because I was tired that night. I was really tired that night. I know nothing about making art digitally. I still feel weird even typing my poetry. Oh, yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, like, I don't really know much about art digitally. I mean, I guess, like, I draw on my computer. Like, I have some programs that I can draw on. Or I did have a program that I could draw on. I don't know if I can... I don't even know what I used for that. Like, I don't even know even what I used for that program. Like, I have no idea. But, what did I do for that? I think I had my old computer still, and I think I was still using my old computer a little bit. So I think I did that drawing for my channel outro on my old computer. But maybe I didn't. Maybe I used something else too. Oh, I think I used 2D Paint for that, actually. I have 2D Paint and I have 3D Paint, which comes on my laptop. So. Oh yeah, Shaman Jeeves, something scary happened earlier when I streamed. Or the last stream I did. My game froze twice. My game froze twice, like right here. Like right here. In the little station. And there was one time where I moved forward and it still froze the second time. And then so I ended up having to restart my Switch, which I was scared that my game file somehow got corrupted. And I would lose I wouldn't lose all my shinies because it was still reading my save file. So I would be able to hopefully transfer them from Pokemon Home. But I would have ended up losing my my shiny Raboot and my shiny Wailord, which would have really sucked. I could have lost them if my file was actually corrupt. Like, I don't know what would have happened there, or how that would have happened, but it was really weird. I dated boys from my schools I go to, but they never stay with me when I was younger, like 12 to 16. Yeah, that's... Give it a second. Yeah, that sucks, and that's normal for high school. That's really normal for high school, actually, and middle school. I never stayed, well, my first girlfriend cheated on me, when we were together and never told me, and then I found out as an adult how I was cheated on. And the fact that it was, like, some big secret how I was cheated on is just really fucked up. And, I was cheated on through this one guy from Australia that, like, was visiting where she was visiting. And he was like 22 years old, and she was only like 16, and I was only 17. And we were both virgins, and she had him take her virginity instead of me. And then she continued to be with me for like 2 more months or something after she cheated on me, and I didn't know. That would have been shitty. Yeah. I only had like one girlfriend in high school, and all the other girlfriends were bitches, and she was a bitch too, but, and she was fake as fuck, but, like, that's the thing is, like, you know, like, I'm glad I didn't date any of those other girls, because they also sucked. Probably just as bad, maybe a little less bad, but some of them were incredibly bitchy, and they never, like, accepted me for who I was, and I want somebody who does, so, you know, I'm glad I never dated any of them. And then, my girlfriend as an adult, they were non-binary, so I'm not gonna say their pronouns. I know calling somebody your girlfriend is, like, they're non-binary is, like, stupid, but, they were, like, pretty abusive and stuff. They'd, like, push me around and, like, yell at me to get out of their way. They'd be like, get out of my way, get out of my way, and, like, they were a hoarder and had, like, all this shit. Like, I have a bunch of shit in my room I shouldn't have, but they had, like, there was only one place to, like, sit or stand the entire time. And, like, the one time where I'd be in their way because they'd be walking out of their bed. One time they pushed me into their pool table, and I was like, would you please stop pushing me? Like, and they're like, you should be happy I don't hate you like my other exes. It's like, oh my gosh, dude, like... And then, you know, they were just really mean. And then I never had, like, a girlfriend since, but actually, the girl that I ended up dating after them was more of a girlfriend than these other two, because she was a lot nicer to me. I don't want to say, I'm not saying any, I don't hope I didn't say any of their names. This girl was, like, the one I'm hung up on currently, and, you know, me and her got in arguments and stuff sometimes, but, like, we always got to some resolve. We always came to some resolve. Like, she was never, like, she was actually, compared to every other girl I've ever met, she was incredibly self-aware. Like, a lot of girls are not self-aware, and a lot of girls will try to blame you for what you didn't do. They'll try to blame you for things that you didn't do, and she was, like, incredibly self-aware, and, you know, like, even when we get in arguments and stuff, like, even if it took her, like, even if she would always apologize, even if it took her, like, 5 minutes or 20 minutes, she'd always apologize, and I would apologize too. We would always both apologize. I would apologize because I didn't like arguing with her, and I didn't care like whose fault it was. And she always apologized, and we always apologized for something, you know. And I felt like that was a really healthy thing that we had. Our relationship was toxic, but it wasn't because of the unhealthy things. Well, it wasn't because of the arguments, because the arguments that we had were actually very healthy. It was because we were, like, I was incredibly needy. We were learning. And we were learning from each other, little did we know. But I was incredibly needy. And I would get to the point where if she didn't tell me goodnight, I'd, like, blow up her phone. To the point where she'd be like, please stop texting me. I have to go to bed. I'm sorry I can't talk on the phone right now. I have to go to bed so I can go to work. Good night, you know. And, like, you know, I was so needy to that point. And now what I would do is I just send her a Snapchat video if I can't call her or text her. You know what I mean? I've been so used to, like, being without her that I don't crave for that attention from her or any girl anymore. And then, there's this other girl that I slept with after her, and this chick was insane. She was nutty, dude. I'm an angel and a sweet, cute, caring person. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like nice people. A lot of people just want to be miserable. They want to be with someone who makes them miserable. You know, and that's not cool. I don't know, like, me and Shaman Jeeves, like, we're some pretty good looking guys, and no girls want to be with us because, you know, we're not, you know, like, we're too nice or whatever. And then we can't find anyone who is genuinely nice, you know, that we want to date. You know, like, it sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is. And me and him are going to have to keep trying harder, you know. We're not trying harder. We don't really try anymore. It's more like we just sit there and not try. We don't try at all. I am an excessively apologetic person. Fun fact, every time I say I'm sorry, it's a double entendre. Yeah, I knew someone like that, actually. My first ex-girlfriend was like that. But now that I think she was like that, no. She was like that. It was weird, though. Like, because I feel like maybe part of it wasn't real. Like, I feel like part of it was like a victimizing sort of thing. But she used to say she was sorry, like, so apologetically, but then she could fuck me over, like, so bad. And never say she's sorry when we're not together. It doesn't make any sense. I told her I was sorry, like, 5 times. Since we haven't been together, and the only thing I'm even sorry for at this point is just, like, I was in a bad place at one point and ended up contacting her and telling her, like, I talked shit to her and then I blocked her. And then I unblocked her and told her I was sorry. And, like, said all this stuff about how I'm sorry and how, like, I wish I could go back and change that I did that and said that. I said I was just in a really bad place. I honestly felt like a big dumbass. But I was just, like, in a really bad place, and I said all these things to her that I didn't need to say, and I felt like shit, and, she put me on blast, and then, like, I said something about, like, being miserable, and, like, being super depressed. I'm like, you know, I just said if I ever do anything to myself, like, if I ever kill myself, it's, like, not your fault, or something. And I said I don't ever want you to think, like, it's your fault. And she had put that on blast, too. And then there's a bunch of people, like, calling my mom and stuff. And some people even saying they should call the police. I'm like, still, like, to this day, I think about it, I'm, like, really embarrassed of it. But that's, like, really the one thing I'm sorry for. Like, I'm not really sorry for, like, anything else. You know, but I've literally told her I'm sorry, like, 5 times. And then she literally unblocked me on Facebook just to talk shit to me when I was going through something with someone else. And literally made it about her. No, I don't. I don't have a girlfriend. I merely exist now and again. But, like, I like to live again, but my mental complex has a tendency to talk towards sabotage. You know what, actually? The girl I've been hung up on, she tends to sabotage as well. So, she is very self-aware, and I think the next step is to do it less or don't do it at all. You know, like she can do it less, and so I can tell that she's working on it. You know, and then she gets to a point where she doesn't do it at all, or just nip it in the butt right away. You know, but like that's the thing with her. Like she was also self-sabotaging, but she's self-sabotaging when it comes to men. So when it comes to men specifically, that's where she's self-sabotaging. So like, she'll just like, you know, when it comes to the good in men, so I'll be like there for, you know, like to heal her and stuff. And then more likely than not, she's gonna end up with someone that messes her up again. And then she's just gonna come back to me for healing again. But this time when she comes back to me for healing, I'm gonna make sure that I give her every reason to settle for me, and then make sure she doesn't go until she either settles for me or settles for someone that actually cares about her. I can't continue to hover over her, but I'm not going to be feeling okay. You know, I'm going to try to work on building her up more. And I'm in a better place now, so I know I can build her up now, so. You know, but that's the thing, she's also full of sabotage, and she sabotages the things that make her happy, especially the good in men, and she ends up settling for guys that treat her like crap, and it makes me really sad because she's a really beautiful girl with a really big heart, and she gave me more of a chance than anyone else ever did. And she was, like, really good to me, and we had our hardships, but she made things really hard, and I also made things really hard because I was incredibly needy. And not to mention, her mom said I was patient and stuff with her, but I wasn't. And it was like I was at first, but I instantly grew and became quickly impatient. And I just could have done a so much better job. But see, I had to learn from her in order to be good for her, you know. And I'm just kind of waiting around until the day we're kicking it, you know. I really want to be a part of her. I want her to be a part of my life, and I really want to be a part of her life too. You gotta shove a pizza in the oven back in 2 minutes. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. See you then. I appreciate it, Jessica. Thanks. Tell me when you come back, Shaman. Oh, you're back? Okay. So I was gonna tell you something too. So, So, like, yeah, like, her mom said I was more patient than I thought I was. Actually, no, I thought I was just as patient as her mom said I was, but I quickly became impatient with her because she makes things really hard, and it was driving me crazy. But anyways, you know, she, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was looking at her mom's Facebook because I unblocked her mom on Facebook just to reach out to her. Her mom never... I think we're good. That took a while. That worried me. I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. Hopefully we're good. Yes, we're good. Okay. Alright. So I was gonna say that I was looking at her... Oh wait, really quick until I do this reset. I was looking at her mom's Facebook one time, and I saw that she got her first tattoo. And it made me really sad because I didn't get to be a part of that moment when she got her first tattoo. She got her first tattoo with her sister and her cousin. So that was like more of a family thing, which is cool. But it just made me sad, like I didn't get to be a part of that moment. And you know, it just made me sad because I wanted to be I want to be a part of her life, you know. So it made me sad that I didn't get to be a part of that big moment when she got her first tattoo. You know, but maybe we can get a tattoo together someday. You know, like we could get a Nido King and Nido Queen tattoo or something. That would be pretty cool. And do a blue heart and purple heart emoji or something like that. We can do something cute. I don't know. Something like that. Alright guys, I think this is the last reset right here, by the way. I'm gonna try to rate someone, I think, because I know I've only streamed for like 41 minutes, but I just wanted to do like a quick stream because I wanted to get to like 2 hours today for streaming. Let me try to find someone who's streaming currently right now. I would love to raid someone even if it's not like a big raid. Even if it's like a smaller raid or something. Let me see if anyone is streaming currently. I don't see anyone who's live. I don't think anyone's live right now. I could try to read a video instead. Let's see. Here. Let's go ahead and try to see if anyone's live. So, okay, let me look. Shiny hunting. Shiny hunting, let me go see if anyone's live, currently live. Okay. Not doing that one. Man, it's always like the people doing the raid in stuff. Oh. This person's doing a raid in, but they're also, hunting something too. I could raid this person. Let me see. They're doing a raid in, but they're also hunting for something as well, which I could do that. They only have like 5 subs. It'd probably help them. I appreciate if you guys could raid with me. Even if it's like a 2-man raid, you know, it's like the more the merrier, you know. Let me look at my chat. 4 people here. William Gates. Oh, okay, well that's nice that you're still like seeing someone. You know, even, I mean, I prefer in-person relationships. So I feel you on that, it could be hard. So here's the hashtag right here, PokeGuitarist Jake Raid. Right here, no question marks. I like the exclamation marks. You guys don't have to put it in there if you don't want to. But try to copy this this hashtag right here one more time. We're gonna go raid this person. They only have 5 subscribers, so it would be cool if you guys could raid this person with me. So anyways, I appreciate all of you being here. Thanks for talking to me about love. I'm sorry things didn't work for you, Shaman Jeeves. I've been pretty bummed out lately about, you know, the girl I've been hung up on, so I can relate to that. Alright, well anyways, this was the last stream for the night. Very appreciate you guys talking to me and we can all vent to each other. This is PokeGuitarist Jake signing out. Rock on, stay metal, and